as you said, right? It's never easy. It's always a courageous decision. So can you share maybe some of those choices that you have to take or that you think that you might take in the future? And how do you support yourself, right? Because it can be a unsettling choice as well. So how do you stand behind and lead from that and not just get burdened by it?
Yeah. I'll try to structure it in a way, in a form of, let's say, incident or a story, and then what were the learnings that I was able to derive over a period of time. So I come from a very simple background, typical Mumbai middle class family. My dad owns a mirror shop, wholesale mirror shop, and basically my surname comes from the word RC, which happens to be mirror in Marathi. And there were turning points or events in my journey during the childhood. I was not doing great in school, was 13th or 18th rank in the class, being influenced by a mediocre thought process. And somehow I met my guru or my first mentor. The name is Sandeep sir. And I had a very bad handwriting and very adamant thought process. I'll read once and whatever gets absorbed, I'll absorb it and I don't want to do it. And somehow he literally pushed me and made me go through the tedious process of improving my handwriting using cursive books or journals, whatever we call it, which is done in the first, second standard. And basically, he was able to navigate me through the purpose in your life and push towards it. And somehow, all the inputs that went in led to me start getting a second rank in my school out of a batch of 250 people in my 10th standard. And from that particular thing, there were a few learnings that I was able to derive. It's never too late. Have ambitious goals and just push yourself towards the inputs, and output will follow. And being patient and resilient or persistence is important to do anything in your life. Life doesn't happen to be simple. Was the childhood piece. Fast forwarded to making choices in life. Coming from a very nominal financial background, I was adamant that I'll take commerce, I'll do an MBA, do a job. And somehow my cousin, I called him Mustafa Bhai. So he called me, he happens to be in the engineering background. He called me and made this simple statement. If you like to solve a problem, take science. That's the right thing to do. And I somehow managed to take his advice and he pushed me into the computer science field. And that was something that was a wow moment for me. And from this, there were a few learnings in my life, which were take advice. It's okay
Mm.
to speak with people, take deliberate, don't be impulsive. A lot of time we take an impulsive, very thought process. I'll do commerce. I don't have financial background, etc., etc., etc. All things that keep on
Yeah.
juggling in your mind. And don't overthink. Just take micro steps and trust the process.